DevOps provides, to streamline your process. So if you can see here, first you need to create a project. Okay, so in the single Azure DevOps instance, you might have a multiple projects. So one project for the Java team, one project for the Dynamics team. So multiple project team can work on the individual project. So I have created one 365 Saturday project for our demo purpose. So if I open this project, you will be able to see all the services that Azure DevOps provides. So you can see here the boards, where you can plan, track, and monitor your works. All the user stories, requirements, you can put it over here. Repos, where you can keep your all the source code, pipelines. Going to discuss about it. Test plans and artifacts. So all the services that I discussed earlier is already there.
So for those who are aware, so boards are for the business analysts, yeah? They're the ones where you get user stories. Repos is what the developers put all the artifacts in. So the code, the metadata, everything goes into repos. You've got your pipelines, which is going to show which is going to build using the tools that we discussed earlier. Then you've got the test plans, and then the artifacts as well, yeah?
So there are two factors basically. So if let's suppose I am a developer and there might be two scenarios, like I have to work on any project from the scratch, and I am joining. Second scenario is I am joining a project in the middle of the project. Okay. So if I am developing everything from the scratch, I have to set up my repository first. Okay. So I can create my repository. So I have already created all the folders. So initially I will be having no folders available. So if I have to scratch everything from the, I have to build everything from the scratch. I'll just go in the Visual Studio or clone my repository on my local machine. Then can start building using Visual Studio.
Yeah. So this is where we actually show you how to actually get this. You build your solution artifacts now, yeah, for your pipeline.
So being a developer, I'll just open my Visual Studio first.
Because a lot of your work won't be code, will there? There'll be a lot of customization and metadata. So you need a tool which is going to show you, yeah? It's called the Developer Toolkit.
So if you open your Visual Studio, you will get this option to connect your Azure DevOps. Okay, I'll click on this. It will ask my credentials. So my credential is already saved in the connection string, so it automatically got connected. And it will gives you all the list of repository that is available on that particular project. Yeah. So this is my DevOps instance. So this is my project, and these two repositories I am having in my 365 Saturday project. 365 Saturday and this component. So I'm going to connect my Visual Studio with this, and will clone this. Okay, because in my Visual Studio currently I don't have anything. I don't have any code. I will first do cloning of the code, so that all the code, all the source code that other developers had built will get available on my machine. Yep. So if you can see here, if I'm so there are two tabs are there. Solution Explorer will give you all the list of all the folders or your source code, and the Team Explorer you will see all the features of the DevOps. So what changes you did recently, and you can have a look at the branches, configuration and all. And if you can see here, by default the location of your repository is in your user code. So see right users and repos. So this is the default locations where your the code got cloned. Now if I'm talking about, so these are all the projects, like if you can see here, I'm using this customization projects and plugins, workflows, UI automation, unit testing automation, everything is there, right? So I just forgot to discuss about the one template that I was discussing about earlier. There is a developer toolkit, okay? So there is a tool available, or there is a framework available. So if you can see here, so there is one framework,
So basically, the developers need to download this developer toolkit, install it in Visual Studio. It'll provide some templates, a solution template that you can begin using straight away. Yeah. What that contains, it provides a way for Visual Studio to extract the customizations into a format that can be deployed into Azure DevOps, because a solution file on its own can't be deployed. It's just a zip file. Yeah. It needs to be able to be extrapolated are and divided so that we can compare. Otherwise, in its current format, you can't. So we need to do that, and the developer toolkit allows us to do that.
I think I mistakenly delete that Visual Studio Code, but if you go to the marketplace, if you type the developer toolkit, you can download that tool and install it. So it will by default install on your default Visual Studio version. So once we install that developer toolkit, if you create a new solution, so let's suppose I'm creating a new solution.
So this is from the beginning, guys.
Yeah.
This is what you're going to do. Yeah, this is what you do.
So
from
I
the beginning.
told about, like, there are two scenarios. If the developer is joining from the start of the project, then they have to do all the configuration. He has to set up the developer toolkit, he has to create the repository, he has to create the branches, he has to create the folders. So this is the step one I'm doing.
So he's doing the first step of setting up your CICD pipeline, yeah? And many free developers, if they haven't done it, someone's going to have to do this. So once it's done, then hopefully you won't have to make too much changes.
So if you can see here, if I click on the create new project, there is a tab over here, it's a Dynamics 365. So once you install the developer toolkit in your Visual Studio version, all the basic things for which you need to write the code, or all the sort of configuration you do in the plannings here, everything is available here. So you can see here the customization project is there, which is nothing but whatever customization you are doing is here, and like entity creation, your views, your reports, your dashboards, your model-driven app, your Canvas app, your Power Automate, everything will be included in this customization project.
One question I have on developer toolkit. Is it available for Visual Studio 2017, or still we have to do the workaround?
2017 it works, it's 2019 where you have to do workarounds.
Yeah, so 2017 it works. For 2019, it's just a tweak. You just need to right click on the exe file, and you just need to change the version of the Visual or the developer toolkit. And in my last project, I actually used for the 19 as well. Yep. But in this, I'm going to demonstrate for 17 because I was having some issues with the license. So I'm going to demonstrate with the 17, but it works with the 19.
Okay.
So again, talking about artifacts, these templates help you manage all your different artifacts. You got your customizations for your metadata, solution metadata, that's your customization, plugin for your DLL.NET code. You've got your 365 package, which combines everything together. Yeah, and you've got the one below that, workflow activities for developing plugins. Yeah, custom workflow activities.
Yep.
So these are the different artifacts that the templates are provided that you can be used to help perform your builds with Visual Studio.
And this is from the Dynamics 365 perspective, but if you are working on some integration projects and you have to write some Azure functions, you have to write some WCF application or C# console application, web application, you can create the application inside this as well. So it's not kind of that you have to use the out-of-box templates that the developer toolkit provides. Okay, so this is the way how you can utilize this developer toolkit. So I already have open. So I can demonstrate you that what are the features it actually provides. Now in my Dynamics source instance, so this is my Dynamics source instance, it's a development instance, and in the development instance, I already have one solution is there, where all the components the developer